Test, test. Test, 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 test. Okay, let's not go. Test, 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 test. Let's not get into a loop. Okay, let's not go. Test, test. Cool. Let's not get into a loop. Oh, fuck. Okay. Here we go. Muted. Cool. So let's get into things. With the Rico painting, I think I'm pretty much going to start over again with the painting process. So I've practiced a little bit and now I'm more confident, so let's try to not fuck it up. And yep, let's go for this. I think everything's fine, so cool. Okay, let's get into it. I plan to finish this today, hopefully. Hopefully I go into things in a smart way. So, yeah. Okay. I want to work on the face a little bit, so things take a bit of form and I get confident for finishing the rest of the piece. So let's do that. And I'm going to try to change things less than on my previous attempt. So, because I think it's generally fine the way it is. There's just some artifacts and lighting inconsistencies with the AI generation process, so okay. Hopefully with the practice I did, we're going to do better. Let me draw a little sun here, just as an indication of maybe more saturated. Okay, so I want the lighting to come from here. Cute little sun. Okay, and let's do this. Okay, so this is like a piece of metal that joins the two sides of the glasses. Let's maybe work on the eyes a little bit. So this is like a highlight. Let's make it brighter. There we go. Okay, yeah. Let me do something so I can. I'm going to use OBS to have a miniature of the illustration to see that it works when it's zoomed out. I'm already recording, so this is the easiest way. Okay. We might want to use some more saturated colors or brighter colors for the eyes, maybe, so they pop out a little bit more. I think so. Let's see, maybe something like that. Yeah, that's good. Maybe, okay, so the original design, and I think a lot of art does this, is that in the lower part of the iris is the brightest spot, and on the upper side is where it's darker, because I guess shadows are more likely to be projected in the upper part of the iris. So that's the idea. Maybe, yeah, I think it looks good. Okay, maybe the highlights should be brighter. Maybe a little bit of pigment. Yeah, that pops out fairly nicely. Okay, let's adjust the shape of this thing. Maybe it deserves shadow shape. Maybe I should go into the blues. Okay. Darker. Does that work? So, maybe not so dark. Okay. Maybe the highlight doesn't make as much sense to do it like this, so maybe let's think of lighting. So maybe, oops, let's something like this. It should hit more on this side, maybe on the rim on this side. Maybe. That's nice. Okay. Cool. I'm fine with that. Let's do the mouth a little bit. Okay, so let's base it off of what already is there. Maybe. Okay, so this is this requires to decide how much of an iconic design sense you're going to use versus more 3D actual volumes. Okay, yeah, here I'm also going to eat up a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'm going to make an indication of proper volumes to indicate depth. Okay, so but it's an anime illustration, so it usually works to make things more iconic. I'm not sure I like. Okay, the colors are inconsistent in both sides of the mouth, so I'm going to use these purples here and bring them to the left side. That doesn't look right to me. Okay, let's go more purple. The heck? Oh fuck, I'm painting in luminosity mode. Well, that explains it. Okay. The brush modes are useful often, but it's a problem if you left them you left it in a mode that does something specific when you don't want to. Okay, so maybe something that's all right. We're going to bring in some other colors. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can use hue mode and bring in, well, maybe normal mode, because maybe it's too dark. So I can bring in a little bit of pigment, some fun colors. But it also should be dark, so let's not go too crazy. Okay, that works. So here there's also some artifacty things that indicate the lower teeth. I'm not sure that I want to, to indicate the lower teeth. I think maybe I'll do a little bit. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Oh. What's going on? Okay. Why can't... Oh, okay. Had some text there. Okay. So... okay, maybe let's pick a better color for the teeth, for the upper teeth, and then bring it to the lower teeth. So... something like that. Maybe an indication of the canine fangs. A little bit. That's fun, I think. Maybe it should be closer to the middle. And I don't want to make it so intense. Just a little bit of a fun shape. Yeah, we're there. I think that's cool. Yeah, and a little bit in the bottom. Okay, and a little bit of shadow shape here, very thin one, so it doesn't merge with the skin. Oops. But we need a better shape, so let's see, it should be thin, but it should be well designed. Something like that. Maybe. How should I do it? Should it go farther to the sides? Nah, I don't think so. I think about there is right. Maybe like that. Okay, so maybe we can keep it very simple for the lower teeth. Something like that. I probably want to make them a bit brighter. Here, so let's sample the upper teeth. And okay, no, it's brighter. Yeah, it's in normal mode. Why doesn't it feel very right? Okay. Now that is working. Cool. Maybe I can also do it a bit on the upper teeth. Maybe a little bit of a shape here in the fang. It's looking pretty neat. Okay, so let's take care of this mouth weirdness. Maybe darker. Okay, but highlight. Something like that. That works. Maybe I can also make an indication with highlights of some other teeth. Is that overkill? I don't know. You can barely see it. That's fine. What else? I want a bit of a highlight here. I feel like. Maybe we can smooth that out a little bit with a soft brush. That's fine. It's looking nice, I think. Maybe we can go a little bit into the blues for more intense highlights. Let's see if it works. A bit brighter, maybe, or maybe a bit of a bigger brush. That works. Okay, the cheeks. Cheeks are a bit strange because there's this very harsh shape that separates the coloration of the cheeks from the rest of the face, so maybe we should do something more subtle to it, because that looks a bit strange. Okay. Bringing in the redness. Okay. This part is also a bit strange. It picked up the color of the hair a little bit, but it's supposed to be the face, this part, so let's do that. Maybe some highlights. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. Something that I really like to do. See if we can pull it off, and maybe we'll create a new layer, so I can make a line here to indicate the line of the eyelid, how the cheek is compressing because she's smiling. It's compressing against the eye. I think that's very endearing. He's looking cool. I think I'm much happier with what I'm doing right now than on my previous attempt. Now that I've practiced a little bit. Because I spent 2 years that I hadn't painted anything, so... Tis nice, tis nice. The shape of the glasses, that's a delicate matter. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, maybe another layer. Just so we can go back, just in case. Oh, I think someone followed me. Thanks for the follow. Okay. Hope this is enjoyable to you. Let's see. I think it's too red for an indication of the frame of the glasses. Okay. Yeah, I think something more neutral is probably for the best. Okay. Yeah, we should probably have it like a black line, I guess. It's an anime illustration, so using iconography, iconic designs based on icons works, as opposed to a more realistic illustration. This line also shouldn't be here. Okay, but maybe the line is too dark. We'll see. We can always lighten it later. Okay. Also on this side. And the original design doesn't go all the way around with the frame of the glasses. And I think we should respect it. I think. So maybe we just paint the lower part. And I probably want to separate it from the eyelid line, probably. So it's more readable. There we go. Something like this. Something like that. I think it could be improved a little bit, but that's fine. Maybe I will lighten it a little bit. This can work as a highlight, I guess. Is that overkill or is it not? We'll leave it like that for the time being. We can always go back. A bit of redness there. And that's cool. Now maybe a little bit of the let's work a little bit on the hair. So these bangs, there's some awkwardness going on, so let's see how we resolve that, because these bangs are getting into the eye. That's very weird. Get the shadow shapes. And also, let me remind myself that I'm going to remove the eyebrows. And eyebrows. I'm going to make an annotation. Eyebrows. To get them back later, because I'd rather work on the hair without that. And I'm not convinced that they are in the right place anyway. Maybe I want them higher for the sake of this expression. I think that this probably should be a skin, this part. A little bit of highlight maybe. A bit more. There we go. And my voice. I forgot to pour myself water before starting. Whatever. I'll do it in a minute. Okay. There we go. Some brighter spots here. Let's bring things into the other side of the face. Okay, this is a bit messed up, I think. Okay, so maybe a little bit of shadow here. Some highlights, maybe brighter. Is that right, or is that too much? Might be a little much. It's about right. You can soften it. Oh, I'm missing the soft brush. Fuck. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so well, now I want to use the soft brush because maybe I went a bit too bright with the highlights. We can pull them back. So I don't want the attention to go too much to the hair. Rather it went into the face. So that's alright, yeah. That's cool. Okay. Okay, let's work a little bit on this side of the hair. Cool. Okay, nice. Okay, brighter spots, some highlights, something like that. And let's polish the shadows a little bit. Okay. Something like that. It's pretty good. a darker shade to get closer to the inner part of the hat. So like very much to the edge. It's a bit much. And again, I'm using the soft brush by mistake. But now I want to use it. It's fine, it's whatever. I want to soften it a little bit, make it not so harshly dark. So maybe at the edge I'm going to soften it a little bit. Something like that. Wait, let me be more careful. Okay. There we go. Something like that. Okay, I'm happier than I was before, yeah. It's working better. Okay. Let's do the ears a little bit. Okay. So should we do any indication of the anatomy of the ear? Should we leave them simple? Something in between, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Polishing the shape a little bit. Maybe a bit more on the upper side. There we go. And okay, let's not get it too confused with the hat. So maybe like that. And I think technically it should be in shadow, so we can get it a bit darker. And a light indication of the anatomy. So maybe just like a ring here. Maybe we can get a brighter highlight. I don't know. Maybe just a tiny bit. A little bit of light. That's alright. Maybe I want it brighter. Maybe. Something like that. That works, I think. Okay. So maybe this shape here of black, it's a bit uncalled for. Maybe we should do it a bit lighter, so maybe lighter. Let's go with something like that. Okay, okay. I think I want to change the tongue a little bit. Just a bit. So we'll expand the shape to the sides a little bit. Okay. A little bit more to the side. And probably some highlights in a second. And some darkness in the back of the mouth. There we go. Yeah, and some highlights. Maybe I want them a bit rosy. Maybe that's too much. Let's go with that for now. Yeah, I think that works. Well, let me go a bit lighter now. Yeah, that works. How should I proceed? Maybe... do I go a little bit brighter? Is that too much? Let me go darker in this part that's close to the teeth. It has some curvature down, so I think it's justifiable that it should receive a little bit less light. And I think it would give it more dimension. Okay, maybe not super dark. Okay. Something like that. And yeah, I think I'm going to go now into the blues a little bit and get some highlights like proper. Looking cute. I like it. Okay. We have an option now to maybe make an indication of the of a line here in the middle of the tongue. I don't know if that's for the worse or not. Let's see if I like it. then this should receive a little bit more light. Do I like this idea or not? I'm 50-50. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me develop it a little bit and see. I'll probably leave it for now as is. And we don't need it to be too much. Just a bit of an indication. Okay, and maybe a darker shade. To detail it a little bit. Okay, and let's go a little bit darker on the sides. Okay. Okay, maybe I went a bit too hard on the highlights. Get the base color of the tongue and restrain the highlights a little bit. Something like that is fine. Could be polished a little bit. Maybe we adapt the shape of the shadow shape. And then it has a bit more of a three-dimensional quality, because I'm seeing that we have two volumes here on the right, and I'm liking that, so I'm going with it. Maybe it should be more subtle on the left. Let's go with that. We can always shape it up a little bit later. Okay, that's... let me see, let me put this all into a group and see the changes. I think that works. Not too bad, whoops. Okay. I'm cool with it. So let me work a little bit on the hat. Okay, so the thing with the AI generation is that the lighting is a bit inconsistent and mostly light coming from the bottom, which is the opposite that I want. So okay, let me create a new layer and get some light on the top of the hat. here should receive more light. Here too, maybe a little bit here, but not so much. Something like that. We could go brighter on some spots, but careful. Okay. And there's also a little bit of like artifacts here that we should take out. And I think it should also get darker at the bottom. So over here, the bottom of this hat, darker. Okay. And it should get brighter. Let's bring in a little bit of green. That might be fun. But not so obvious. Okay. And here should also catch a highlight. That cool? Maybe. Okay. Oops. Nope. I like that. Okay. Let me be careful here. Okay. Maybe I went a bit overboard. Okay, that's all right. A little bit of light here. Okay, and for the lens, let's do something that looks glassy. Okay, so I like that it's purple. Let's go brighter. In the original design is more blue, but I like it purple. So let's see, let's maybe make some reflections here in the glass of who knows what, but I guess that's part of the glass aesthetic. Something like that. Okay, do I go with a brighter highlight? It's a teensy bit. Okay, a little bit. Okay, let's leave it at that for now. And let's do this metal handle, which I was cooking my drawing and I did something a bit strange with the shape. I wanted to be like very stylized. Okay. I don't know if it's a bit overkill. Maybe I should just stick with the design that the drawing has, that the original design has. That's just a sensible flat handle here. Okay, let me let me do it in another layer. Because maybe that's what I did is too much on the stylization front. So okay, I guess to do this, let's duplicate this. So I'm not too worried about removing stuff. Okay, and let's merge it all. Sure. Let's go. No fear. Okay. So, something like that? Better or worse? Hi, homie macaroni. How are we? I am quite fine, thank you. How are you? I myself am here working on this illustration. This is my second attempt at it, and it's quite better than the first one. I'm chilling. That's good, that's good. Hopefully you enjoy what I'm doing. What do you think so far? Okay, here's some... I love it, they're so cute. Thank you. Do you know the character? This is from the anime Made in Abyss. Oh, there we go. It's really good if you haven't seen it. So I wanted to... No, I don't know, but it sounds cool. Yeah, it's an adventure anime. It has a bit of a Ghibli aesthetic, but it's more of an adventure and it's darker than Ghibli stuff. And I wanted to portray in this image like the joy of adventuring, so that's what I'm going for. That's the idea anyway. She looks quite joyful, I think. Okay, so let's do this shape. Okay, little bit of polish here, maybe. Okay, let me just draw it straight up. Maybe that's a bit too much. Little bit less, little bit. There we go. Oops. That's nice. Okay. Let's go add some highlights to the metal. Oh, I have selected the eraser. Okay. I'm not gonna do much with an eraser, so... okay, let me go more blue for this. Are you still there, Adior? Because if you want, I can tell you a bit of the process I followed so far. Okay. Here I can add some highlights. I think we lost a follower or a viewer. I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, let's add some highlights here. Okay, how do we design this? So probably should catch light here at the edge. Okay, let's... Yeah, that's looking cool, that's looking cool. Okay, maybe a little bit here. Share like that. That's pretty cool. Maybe it gets bigger here. That's all right. My Twitch crashed. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So you are good and back? Because I can explain some things to you if you want of what I've done so far. Yeah, cool. Okay, so first I did, because I'm making a YouTube video and I'm where I want to explore a little bit of combining AI with traditional painting skills. So I did this drawing for one of the illustrations that I want to make. And this, I processed it with Stable Diffusion, and it popped out like, let's see, like, well, this is not the one I'm using. I'm using, which one is it? No, this one. Okay, let me do that. Wait, what? Okay, that's what it gave me. So now I'm going through the over what the AI gave me and making it nice and artistic, hopefully. And hopefully I didn't waste my time with the AI stuff and it's helpful in some way. Okay. Also, I did an attempt to paint this before, and that is so cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. And I did an attempt to paint this before, and it didn't go so well. So I went and practiced a little bit because I haven't painted for like 2 years, up until a few days ago. And I went straight into this project idea. I wish I could do digital art. Can you draw? Or anything? Do you do anything artsy? Maybe 3D or anything, I don't know. So yeah, I went straight into this and it didn't go so well. Yeah, I do traditional stuff. Cool. For the last 2 years, I haven't been doing much of any of this because I wanted to become an illustrator, a concept artist, or something of that sort. But I ended up seeing that it wasn't quite for me. So at some point, I tried 3D and I roll with that. And I've pretty much done stuff like that for the past 2 years. And now, because I'm starting this YouTube channel and I want to do videos in a lot of topics. And I want to explore art, 3D, AI stuff, and things like that. So, yeah, I'm taking it back again. Love that journey for you. Yeah. I think it's cool. I've tried a lot of things, and I never quite stuck with anything. So I want to try to get this YouTube channel going, see if that works out for me. Because I like doing different stuff. Like I like to try different disciplines and do a variety of things, and maybe I can do that with the YouTube channel and with the streams that I'm hopefully going to do, because this is like, I think this is the second day I stream, I think, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So maybe this can also become something that I do, hopefully. Okay, let me continue a little bit with this. Let me add some highlights to this. I feel like it needs it. And yeah, and for the last couple years, I haven't done anything digital, but I've on occasion drawn on a notebook, and that's what I was most comfortable with, sketching really on paper. But now, oh yeah, I haven't shown you. Now I've done, in between the first attempt at this and what I'm doing right now, the second attempt, I did an illustration, and that was hard to do, but it ended up, with effort, turning out pretty well. So this is it. I like it, at least. It's a bit rough in the way it's rendered, but I think it's fine. And it's probably my favorite painting that I've done so far. Yeah, because everything that I did tended to be very smoothed out, and it lost its volumes and such. I didn't really ever like my paintings, so this is probably like the first thing that I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm sort of proud of that. It's based on an image of this musical artist that I like. She's called Hannah Diamond. I can show you the picture is based on. Yeah, this is it. Okay, let me. Yeah, okay. So it's a caricature, I guess. I don't know if it's the most flattering thing, but hey, I think it's fun. Okay. So yeah, I ended up being decently happy with that. I also did some experiments. This experiment. My style is very cartoon orientated. So this is something that I tried to grapple with, the way that I painted, and it ended up working. So very cartoon orientated. So cartoon in what sense? In like very line based, maybe, like comic book type stuff or manga type stuff. I don't know. What do you like? Okay, some shadows here. A lot of like Tim Burton if he had an anime. Oh, did it get cut off? Wait. Well, I guess an anime art style. Okay, that sounds interesting. I would like to see it. Maybe it's URLs are enabled in chat. Maybe you can show me. I think it is. Maybe it's not. You can try and tell me if they are not enabled. But I wouldn't mind seeing it. Because, you know, I'm still trying to figure out this streaming thing. I'm complete noob. Oops. Maybe some dark stuff here. And I'm gonna go in with a highlight, I think. Maybe something like that. Also, if you like anime, you can tell me what anime you are into. I've seen a lot. Mostly in my teens. But I still watch something on occasion. Like I watched Chainsaw Man recently. And I also like manga a lot, personally. How is that looking? That's fine. Yeah, a bit more highlight. There we go. And okay, let's. Well, yeah. Let me work a little bit on this. I forgot about the highlights and such I was going to add here. Okay, let me get this a bit cleaner. Okay. Okay. Maybe a little bit of a highlight here on the rim. Okay. This is nice. You there, Adir? Let me get this making more sense. Okay, yeah, okay. So I didn't know if you. It's Adi. Okay, I called you Adi. Ah, Adi Yurli. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Adi Yurli. Yeah, okay. Adi. So yeah, as you can show me your stuff if you want. If that's cool with you. You don't have to, of course. Let's add a highlight, yeah, brighter highlight here. There we go. Let me change that. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. This is looking more developed. Okay. Also, Adi, if you... Oh, there you go. Okay, let me see your stuff. Ah, that's pretty cool. That's a cool design. If you inked it, maybe that could look really good. Like it could work as a tattoo, for example, or an illustration for a book. It's that sort of stuff that I see. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, another one. Okay, this guy is creepier. It's fun, it's fun. How long have you been drawing? Since I was little. Okay. Do you do it casually, or are you going in more intensely? Okay, let's remove some artifacts here. Just a hobby. That's fine. And do you usually go on Twitch towards our streams? I'm not super familiar with the community over here on Twitch. But at least not the art community. I do follow some streamers. Okay, maybe here. Maybe it's casting some light reflected of the jacket on the ground. That would make sense. Okay. Yeah, my style evolves like every time I draw. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's over time that you develop a style. I don't really. Well, I think we all have some tendencies, but yeah, I don't have necessarily a super strong style or anything. But for example, I do like a good amount of the stuff I've done does involve like kids like this, like very sort of, I guess, like children's book illustration type stuff. But I do like painted stuff, like that has volume to it and light, and that feels like in some way it could exist, something like that. I normally just draw with like a ballpoint pen because it forces you to turn a mistake into something. That's true. I have also worked a little bit with pens. Let me get this hotter. It's a little bit cold right now. I used to draw a ton on paper with both pencil and pen. So now I don't do it so much. That's why V has so many freckles. B is this one, yeah. I see. So you tried to make some lines that didn't work, and it ended up being like a freckly face. I mean, yeah, that's the type of stuff that you run into when you use ink. It can be useful. certainly. Like you do develop some stuff that you wouldn't otherwise with a pencil. But my tendency is actually to go over my drawings a lot and evolve the designs over a lot of iterations. I usually, yeah, it makes you think more creatively than if you could just erase it. Yeah, that makes sense. But what I tend to do is the opposite, and I repeat things a lot because that's the perfectionism that I can't get rid of. It's kind of a problem, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. So I often will do, I will make a drawing and get it to some state that I think like the darkness of my pencils enabled, and then I erase it, not quite entirely, but so it's fairly light, and then I go over again and continue developing things. So it's probably not very efficient, but it is what it is. I had the same problems, that's why I forced myself to use a pen, and I stuck with it. Makes sense. Hopefully it goes well for you. But now I'm more confident in my drawing skills, I think. Even though I haven't really exercised it very much these past few years. But I think they should be okay. And now, since I've done that other illustration that I showed you, and I'm doing this, I'm also happier with my painting skills. So yeah. I'm chilling, I'm good. Because as I said, I used to hate my paintings. And I'm definitely not as a band right now, but they're cool. I'm happy with it at least. Okay, let's see. Maybe a little bit here. Let's polish this shape. Also, Adi, if you maybe you might be interested in my YouTube channel. I don't necessarily recommend, because I only have one video right now, and I don't necessarily recommend you watch that one. I mean, it's fine, but it was my first attempt at making a video. But I'm going to be doing a lot of different stuff. Like this is, for example, for one of the videos. And I want to make video games, I want to make maybe animations, and as I said, look into both 2D, 3D. I want to do a lot of different stuff, and hopefully it's entertaining to see. So, but as I said, it's still very much in development thing, and I haven't been able to work on it so much. Hopefully now I can go more full on with that. I think I have it in my description. Is at Charlie Steer, I think. So if you go to youtube.com/at Charlie Steer, that should give me that should give you my channel. Hopefully I won't disappoint. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, let's actually do the highlights once and for all of this thing. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I actually painted that. Yes, that's true. For some reason it was disabled, the layer. And here also should benefit from more of a highlight. And yeah, all of this structure is supposed to be metal, so let's render it similarly, but here should be darker. And okay, yeah, this should be smooth. So it shouldn't be a line there. Also, Ari, what anime do you like? Just curious. If you do watch anime, of course. Death Note is my fave. Okay, that's also one of my favorites, actually. When a lot of people watch a lot of anime, Death Note usually gets a bit like not as appreciated. It's like usually referred to as more of a normie or beginner anime, but I actually love it still to this day very much. There's something to the drama that Death Note has, and the ambience, the vibe that Death Note has, that's incredible. I love the music too. Because I read a good part of the manga, but even though I usually really like manga, the music of Death Note is amazing. That makes me prefer the anime to the manga in this case, even though Takeshi Obata, I think, is the artist. Yeah, he's really fucking good. I love the plot is just killer. It is. For me, it's like Death Note. It's like the Breaking Bad of anime, something like that. It's something that I think it's amazing, like top of the line in that style of like crime drama, and I could just put it anytime and enjoy it the hell out of it. That's not great. I wouldn't mind watching Death Note again. I've already watched it like 3 times maybe, but it's been a while. That's the only anime I've shown to my father actually. That was my attempt to make him enjoy anime. It mostly failed, but he did like Death Note. But there's clearly something about not growing up with anime that puts people off when they try it, if they are not used to the sorts of things that you find in anime. It's a bit of a culture shock. Okay, let's not get too sloppy here and get some shapes that work. Okay. I've also read what was it called? Now I don't remember, but the authors of Death Note, afterwards they did another series, and that was a bit strange. It didn't work out as well as Death Note by any means. I read the manga, not to the end, because I was reading it as it was coming out, and then I didn't get to finish it. The drawings of Takeshi Obata, though, the guy that draws Death Note, they are super good. They are incredibly clean. It's like I haven't seen. There's a lot of great artists in manga, but I haven't seen many that have their style so incredibly polished. I feel like Takeshi Obata is one of those that their style is completely on point. Like they've developed it to an expertise that's incredible. Can I smile? Sure. Why? I'm fine with smiling. Did I have a frown before? I don't know. I'm chilling. Okay. I just wanted to see you smile. Oh my god, you're going to make me blush. Do you like my smile? I'm not used to getting compliments. You do? Okay, that's good. I will be more confident about my smile, I guess. Okay, some light here. Okay, let's not be... let's not get stuck here in the hat. And I think we should move on to another part of the drawing. Oops. Okay. It's about right. Maybe, well, maybe let me... Oopsie. Oopsie. Let me take care of these very harsh lines that are here. I can leave them a little bit, but... Okay, something like that's fine for now. Okay. Yeah, let's move on to the body for the time being. Okay. I want to invert the shadows and have them below here and have the light above. So how do we do that? Okay, let me see. I'm going to make another layer. Yeah, and all of this, oops, Jesus, my hand is trembling. Okay, I'm going to get all of that shape, which is fairly okay, and I'm going to, there we go, make that into a light shape. Let's see, shortcut for the bucket and something like that. Maybe mode, what's a good mode for this? Luminosity. Okay, yeah, that should work. It doesn't. Why doesn't it? Maybe I can do it here. No, that's quite weird. No, that's not what I would like. Hue, color, soft light, hard light. Which one works? Screen, dodge. Maybe soft light. Okay. Send me another picture. Okay, let's see. That's me. It's pretty cool. Thanks. It's nice, it's nice. I'm glad I inspired you a little bit. Okay. Yeah, sorry, it's sloppy. I was trying to go fast. It's fine. It's whatever. It's a sketch. Thanks for doing it. I appreciate it. Okay, maybe. Okay, let me do another layer. Let's see. Does really luminosity not work? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. That should do it. And we can invert it. And here we can get more shadowy shape. Okay. I'm not getting a very great color though. How should I do it? Multiply? I mean, it's a starting point, but I'd rather, I think, just going straight with the color that I want. Yeah, let's go normal, and let's use a color like this. So let's invert it. And okay, another layer. I'm gonna go eat. Have a nice day. Cool. See you. Hopefully see you some other time. Enjoy your meal. Okay, let's make choices about the colors. Let's see, what do we want? Let's go with this brush, the hard one. Let me turn this off. That's all right. Let's use this as a base. Maybe like this a bit. And we can go lighter at some spots. Okay. And let's go darker here. Okay, let's see, how do we design this? So let me just do a simple color first. Okay, and now we can start to make sense of this. So let's see. Okay, let's merge a little bit the light and shadow shapes, so I can feel the form. Let's also bring in a darker color. We can maybe use something like this. That's a bit too much on the purple front. Maybe I can use something like this. Maybe more red. Maybe more red. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's do something like that. And okay, so there should be some wrinkles, so let's try to grapple with the wrinkles. So maybe some darker spots here. The wrinkles tend to go into the armpit. That's where it makes sense for there to be tension. There's a problem of tending to go overkill with the wrinkles, so I have a few shapes here that are supposed to be wrinkled, and I don't know if it's too much. It might be too much. We'll see in a second. Okay. Yeah, merging the light and shadow shapes, it's making it so I can visualize better what I have. This one's weird though, so what do we do? See, let's merge that into something like that. That seems to work. Okay, okay, this small one, I think it should go more into the armpit, as I said. That's the primary tension point that should be going on. And I don't want to make these shapes too samey, because that loses interest and looks a bit weird. So okay, so this shouldn't be quite an intense wrinkle like the others. This is less of a wrinkle and more of undulation on in the jacket, I'd say. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, let me work out this one a little bit. And let's get some highlights so we can define better how these wrinkles are interacting with the light and how they are in 3D space. That's pretty good. I want to go brighter for the brightest spots. Okay, maybe some reflected light might be nice here. So a little bit faint, but that tends to give a more 3D effect. That's good. Okay, I'm not completely happy with these wrinkles. They might need some darker spots in their darkest parts. Yeah. Okay, I'll make it smaller. I feel like it's not necessary for it to be so big. Maybe not so small. Okay, that's fine. And the light highlights. Okay. Jesus, it's lagging. Let me restart Photoshop for a second so it works better, and I'm going to refill my glass of water. Yeah. Photoshop. Let me get this. Here we go. Ooh. I splash a little bit. Let's go back. Yeah. I need some water. Might as well overheat. Way too hard to simmer down. I don't think that's how it went. Okay. We are hydrated again. Cool. Okay. Let's get back to work. Okay. Hello. A little bit more. There we go. Okay. Let's work on the rest of the jacket. So I want more light here. I want more light here. Let's do something like this. Okay, that works. I want the what do I want? Somewhere right here. Okay, and let's go little by little, adding light. Yeah, that's good. Okay, light here. And yeah, this was very messed up, this design. So at the edge of the jacket there's this little shape that goes around, and I didn't really do it right in my drawing, so let's fix that. So it should be thinner probably. This part should be white, and let's see. So it should come here, and then here, and then here. Something like that. The color's not right, but we'll change it in a second. Okay, so, and that square here, something like that. And a bit further back, here, and then light here. Okay. So let's get the right color for that. The design and the original design uses greens for this. So let's do something like it. Let's get a bit into the greens. Might be too green for me. That looks alright. Maybe I'd rather use more gray than green for this. Maybe. Okay. The shape there. Yup. All right. Okay, and I'm going to bite a little bit into this. Bum. There we go. That's about it, but oopsie. I feel like I want it grayer, probably. Okay. Let me look at the design. Yes, okay, so shouldn't be afraid to make it lower. Yeah, it's pretty low in the design. Yeah, that looks more right. Okay, let's get a right highlight so we can define better the 3D shape of this. How should it be? Maybe we should have more light here. And in the design it's really just a pattern, but I don't think it has any depth to it. So I guess it should be affected by the light similarly to the rest of the shapes. Yeah, okay, that's good. That works. We can add a little more light. Cool. Okay, let's see, raise a little bit over here. Yeah, this shape here, but it should reach the end of it because it wraps around. Okay. Hope my stream's going well. It says it's going well, I think, yeah. Okay. Okay, so the lights get in there, maybe less so. Maybe not so far. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Bit of a highlight there. Okay. Okay, and we need a darker shade for the shadow. So something like that, maybe maybe can also get a little bit under, but just lightly. Okay. It's alright, but not entirely happy with this part. Let me be a bit more bold in the way it's drawn. So, oopsie. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. So, might be better if in the thumbnail the face appears. It's more attractive, probably. Okay. That's about right. It works. Yeah, I think it works. Maybe let's see, how should I design it? I think that's about right. I think that's fun. I'm going to bite a little bit into the shape here. And like that, maybe. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that for now. Maybe I'll polish that later. Okay, maybe this should have more light. So isn't this? Yes, it's lighter. Maybe let me go a bit lighter than that. Okay. Maybe I'll go into a soft brush for a moment. Okay, let's go back to the regular brush. And maybe this shape. I want to have more control over that. And I want a darker shade. Cool. So I think let's see. Okay, let's make some decisions about the shadow shapes. So it shouldn't have such an intense wrinkle so close to this lower part of the jacket. I think that would work out well. In real life. Let's see, okay. Let's try to grapple with this. Okay, that's looking better. I'm going to bite a little bit onto the shape of the jacket. Maybe I'm going to raise a little bit. Yeah. Cool. But I don't think it's quite right. Okay, so it makes sense to be a wrinkle here. Maybe a bit here. Then I don't know about going too hardcore into it. Okay, this should be... Yeah, okay, so the tension points should be coming from the armpit, mostly. Maybe... I do think it makes sense for there to be some wrinkles here, the way it's falling onto her body. And here... But yeah, the main tension point should be coming from the armpit, so... Something like that makes more sense. Okay. Cool. Now what? How long? Okay, I've been streaming for like 2 hours, a bit more. So I don't know. Maybe we can make it 3. And then I'll have lunch, maybe. And then I'll come back, I guess. That's the idea. Okay, let's see. Let's choose the colors for this manually, I think. So let's do this strap-like thing. Okay. Okay, let's do something lighter to get the shape going. Okay, yeah. Some light here. That works. We need more light. More light. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the right side of the strap. I'll address this in a second. Yeah, some highlights here. There we go. Let's get this part done. Okay. There we go, there we go. Looking nice and 3D. Let's get some more light. More light. We're here. Okay. Let's get a lighter color. Or I'm not going to achieve anything. There we go. Maybe some color there. That's fine. Okay, let's bite a bit into the shape. Over there, and here it should catch highlights. That's what makes sense. Cool. Let me simplify this part. Okay, that's about right. Maybe I want to... The colors are not exactly to my liking, so let's make a selection. And how would I change the colors of a selection? I guess with adjustments. Do I have to show adjustments? Yeah. Did they change this? This is looking very different. Okay. Adjustments presets. Okay, that's new for me. I want to change, I guess, hue saturation. Yeah. Let's see. The hue. Oh my god, a raid. Thank you. Very nice. Welcome, welcome. I didn't expect that. Thank you very much, Mikumi. I'm not familiar with you, but I'll check you out. Thank you, thank you. Hi, welcome. Cute style, thank you. We are working on this. Made in Abyss, yeah. That's Rico for you. Love the art style. Thank you very much. I could, now that everyone's here, nothing can be chibi cuteness. True. I very much like drawing these very happy-go-lucky kids. So let me show you what I've done with this now that there's people watching me, okay? This is my second stream, by the way. So thank you very much. I've never had so many people in chat. So this is a drawing that I made. Whoop, let me show you. And then what I did with this, because I'm making this for a YouTube video where I want to explore combining traditional digital art skills with AI. And what I did is I painted this, I drew this, and then I put it through Stable Diffusion, and I got, let me show you, maybe it's better that I show you here in Photoshop. So let me get all of this into a group, maybe. Yeah, I'll get this into a group. Where's the why can I because it locked. Okay. Group layers, that works. Okay, cool. And no, this is another one I'm using this. Yeah, okay, so this is the output that Stable Diffusion gave me from the drawing that I did. So yeah, that's what I'm using as a base. And we are in this state right now. So that's cool. I think it helped. So this is my second attempt that I'm doing at this illustration, because I haven't really painted for like 2 years. I got into well, I wanted to be a concept artist or an illustrator, and I saw that it wasn't quite for me, and I got into 3D and I went on from there. So that's what I've been doing in the past couple years. And now I've started a YouTube channel that I want to explore a lot of things. So I want to explore art and video game making and 3D and a lot of stuff, AI too. So I'm making this video where I want to explore combining traditional digital art skills and AI. So that's what I'm doing. This is one of the illustrations I want to work for the video. But my first attempt didn't go super well, so I went on and practiced a little bit. And I did this illustration that took some effort, but it ended up working fairly well for what I'm usually capable of. So this was my practice for what I'm doing right now. And something clicked for me when I was doing this one. And I know it's a bit rough. It's not super rendered or anything, but I feel like I found something that was missing from my process. Yeah, so I also tried making some experiments with the way I was doing brushwork and such. That's pretty ugly. Let's not look at that very much. Yeah, the Chibi Girl is from Made in Abyss. So it's when I was coming up with the idea for the video, I had recently watched Made in Abyss, and I loved it. I watched it when it first came out, the first season, but I hadn't watched anything else. And recently I watched I watched it from scratch, the third movie also, which continues, and the second season, and it's amazing. One of my favorite shows, actually. So I wanted to portray with this illustration the joy of exploration that the show gives off. So the happy parts, nor the sad and edgy parts. That's not shown in the illustration. Fair warning, it's way darker than it appears on the surface. Big recommend, but don't get caught off guard. Yes, it is. It is quite dark. So yeah, this is showing the cute, happy side of the anime. Is manga darker? I've heard that the manga is a bit more extreme, a little bit. Yeah. It usually also gets a bit of slack because it has some like influence from loli and shot art, so some people are a bit wary of that. But yeah, it's probably a good manga. I would like to read it at some point. So thanks for being here, everyone. Very much appreciated. So okay, so I was doing this strap part here. I wanted to change a little bit of the color. Okay, let's see, let's get something that works with the rest of the illustration. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Very much appreciated. I need to check out this Mikumi person. I'm not familiar. I've just started streaming, so this is my second stream. And I'm not super familiar with the art community on Twitch. So yeah, all good. Oh, you are here actually. Okay. I didn't actually notice that it was you. Okay, cool. So I'll check your stuff. Thank you very much. Let's go. Okay. Now I'm a bit nervous with oh my god, 5 people in chat. Oh my god. Oh, you were here the whole time. Okay. I didn't know. But okay, you probably mean once you raided me, right? Not as you were streaming. Okay, let's paint. Miku raid. You have custom emotes and everything. So professional. Oh yes. Okay. So I got a bit nervous and I didn't process all the usernames right on the raid. So thanks. Okay, so let's do some work, shall we? Let's get some shadow shapes here. Gotta take a shower. That's fine. You get a hang of it with practice. Sure. It's just, I didn't expect anyone to rate me. I'm like, a complete noob here. So, that's funny. I mean, it's pretty cool. Bye bye, Mikumi. Thank you for coming on the stream and for the raid. This is also making me more likely to stream on Twitch, actually. Usually streamers just say welcome into anyone new. Would be nice if you set up a following alert as well. I need to look at how to do that, yes. Can I do it even if I barely have any followers? Because my impression is that you unlock things as you grow, but I don't know what you can do right off the bat. I can do it, okay. Then I will look into it. Oh, it's an OBS feature. Okay. You lock emote stuff when you get all affiliate. Okay. Well, I'll look into it. I'm not sure how to do it right now, so maybe probably after some time I'm going to take a break for lunch. And I'll look into it and then I'll stream back again in the afternoon, my afternoon, of course. I'm in Spain, so European time. And maybe I can do something, get it ready for this afternoon. That would be nice. Okay. So what do you like, guys? Do you like anime? I guess you do, because you recognize Made in Abyss. So what do you like? Also manga, if you want. Let's get darker here, but not so saturated, I don't think. Like that. Maybe? No. More color. Here. Here we go. I'm so behind on anime right now. Yeah, I don't watch that much anime lately either. Mikumi, do you speak Spanish? Hablo español. Soy de España. Only where I know. That's fine. That's funny. You troll me there for a second. Okay. Let's get a shadow shape. This is too purple, I think. Okay, that should work, and we probably should move on from this strap. So let's not get caught up here too much. I took a year of Spanish in high school and I remember nothing. Well, I did the same with French pretty much. I did have French classes and I don't remember pretty much anything. So it is what it is. My content's in English that I'm doing, so it's fine. I also want to get better at expressing myself in English and communicating in English, so yeah, that's what I have going on. And also the YouTube channel I've mentioned, that's in English. But Spanish is my first language. Although I spent a lot of time consuming English content in YouTube and Twitch, I guess, to some extent. So yeah, I mostly watch English stuff for some weird reason. I've been doing that since I was a young teen. I mostly watch English content for some reason. I don't know. I think it was the community on YouTube that they were doing stuff that the Spanish community like was quite behind of. So I remember seeing Minecraft stuff, Smosh, equals 3. Yeah, that kind of stuff is the stuff that was going on in YouTube when I started looking at the English speaking community. I remember this project that the equals 3 guy, Ray William Johnson, was doing, that was a band that was your favorite Martian. I really like that. So yeah, that's some old school YouTube stuff. That's sort of what got me into watching more English content. Hopefully I'm not boring you with that story. Actually, I think I remember that the video that got me into looking more into English content on YouTube was a Minecraft video where of a mod of more TNT. Yeah, it had different TNTs. I don't know, old school stuff. I don't really play Minecraft anymore. So that's that. Okay, let's paint these straps. Yeah, this was a bit weird in what the AI gave me, so let's color this to what it should be. Let's use a bigger brush. Okay, so the color of the shirt under it is also a bit not quite right with the original design, so let's try to move it more into the greens. Let's see, let me use maybe a color mode to influence the color of this. Yeah, that's more appropriate. And let's go greener for this part. Actually, that color mode is working very well for this purpose. That's nice. So I don't have to paint completely over it. This part, okay, let me change to normal mode again and color this. Okay, that's a bit sloppy, but we'll fix that in a second. That's just the base color that we are going to employ. And okay, here we need also some more brownish color. we could also make so it catches a highlight here on the jacket. Maybe here. There we go. And also we need some darker shadows here. So yeah, guys, anyone that's watching wants to share what anime they like? I'm curious. We are making an anime illustration, so I think it's appropriate. I've watched a lot of stuff in my time. Gundam? Do you like Gundam? That's not super usual, I don't think, for people to be into Gundam. Well, where are you from? Because in the West it's not so popular. I haven't gotten so much into mecha stuff, but that's cool that you like it. You're from Hong Kong, so yeah, in Asia that's much more common. Here it's not so often that you find a mecha fan, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I haven't really ever watched any Gundam stuff. I've heard, well, it's a bit hard to get into. I've heard very good stuff from the manga Gundam Origin. So that may be a way. Then there's also some movies, I think, that compress some information of the original series, I think. And then there's some stuff that can be consumed in standalone, I think. That can be a good introduction. That's what I heard anyway. I do really like Code Geass though. It's not such hardcore mech show, but it also makes stuff. I really like that. You like Code Geass? Yeah, that's really good. It's probably one of my faves still. Code Geass Pog, that's right. Pog's in chat for Code Geass. It's great. I haven't really watched anything that has been released after the original series. I know they've made some stuff since, but I don't know if it's any good. I wouldn't mind also having a Gunpla, like a Gundam figure or something. They look really cool. Okay, there's actually something very weird that I didn't notice here. This shouldn't... What is this shape? This is some weird thing that the AI gave me. This doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's remove this. Maybe there should be a wrinkle here. Something like that, maybe. We might need a darker shade, and that will work. Also, but that's a bit sloppy. So the wrinkles should make sense. The ones that are going up and going down. So the tension point is the armpit, and let's make it make sense. Okay. So maybe because there's a wrinkle coming here, probably. Will that make sense? Let me get a darker color so I can define this better. Okay, so wrinkle coming in from here, maybe one like that would make a lot of sense. Let's get some light in there. Okay, this would make decent sense. I'm not sure it's completely working like I would like, but okay, there we go. Let's make it softer, so that's not super intense wrinkle. Cool. Oh my god, I already have 8 followers. That's nice. I didn't think anyone was going to watch me on Twitch. I tried streaming the first day on Kick, if anyone's heard of that. It's pretty... it's very... people talk about it often now because they signed XQC for 100 mil. So that was something. And I thought that might be easier to accrue an audience. But thanks to Mikumi, I've seen that you actually can get some attention on Twitch. Because if you go to a directory of art on Twitch, it's massive. Like there's a ton of people. So I thought it would be very hard to get noticed. But hey, I got a gram of attention. That's cool. On Kick, there seems to be like a very limited ceiling because there's not a huge audience. Certainly it seemed very small, the art community on Kick. So I don't know. If I have to choose, I'd probably stream on Twitch then. But they are doing supposedly you can't stream on multiple platforms now. So I don't know. I don't know if they are going to enforce that or what. Okay, so let's get darker here. Okay, maybe, okay, let's make the brush bigger. That's looking decent. It's a bit messy, but I think it should work if we make things a bit softer and simplify some shapes. Maybe let's see. Also this strap, let's also work on this strap at the same time. Oh. It's lagging for some reason now, Photoshop. Cool, let's go lighter, some more light. Let's just paint over this button. It's okay, we'll paint it over later. Okay. Okay. Am I going to restart Photoshop? Because that's not very smooth. Should only take a second. So yeah. I also recently watched what is it called? Chainsaw Man. That's pretty popular right now. Rico Fanart. There we go. I also read the manga. It was fairly good. But yeah, I don't watch as much anime right now, really. Okay, let's get a little bit of a shadow here. That might be nice. Here. Okay. And also, let's get the neck of the jacket also a sensible color. Also here in the shadows. So a little bit darker. Looking good, looking good. Hopefully looking good. I think it looks okay. Let's get more light here. There we go, and some shadows here. That makes sense. Okay. And some more light here. I think I'm happy with how it's coming out, generally. Much better than my first attempt. I think the strap on the middle of the chest is a bit scuffed. This thing here. That might need some work. Okay, and let's get the metal buttons in here. Cool. I will use another shade to give it a little bit of depth, I guess. Okay. Okay, let's paint this over, because that's a huge button. That's too much. So I'm going to get this here. Paint some shadow here. Cool. Nice, nice. More light. More light. Here. And it's coming from here, so maybe a little bit on this side. And maybe this is turning into the shadow. So this should also have more light to it. That looks fine, I think. Okay, and let's paint this over a little bit, because that didn't quite work out. Maybe I want it a bit darker. More light again. I think a little bit lighter still, and should catch a bit of light here and here. Let me look at the original design. Okay, so yeah, here I'm actually noticing that it has like a button on this part of the strap. So like there should have a little bit of a detail there. And also like a fold. So it's not super defined in the original design, but it's there, so let's put it. I think I understand the idea that the design has. So it's like a bit like at the neck of a jacket. But in the leather strap itself. I don't understand the purpose, but I guess it's a design element to add more interest. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it actually helps. Okay. Okay, and the green of the jacket should also be here on the left, probably. And here, the brown of the middle. Nice. Well, it shouldn't show through in this upper part, I don't think. And okay, that's pretty cool. Let me add a little bit of light here and see how this part should work out. Okay, so something like this. Just define things a little bit. Okay. Let me see how the values are. We could add a little light, I think, to the inner side of the jacket. I think it will unify the painting a little bit more. Yeah, that's looking better, I think. Maybe you can add a little teeny bit more, maybe. Okay, and okay, let's actually okay, because in the original design, actually, it has like a couple bags here to the side that I didn't draw. So we should add that. Okay, let's see. This should go in here. Maybe I can just add a shape and work from there. So it should be attached to this strap here. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's see, how do we define that into something that makes sense? Okay, there we go. It also has some straps of its own. So let's see, how do we define that? Let's draw that. Let's have that design apparent. So it should come here, here, and it goes down. Maybe an indication of this part here. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's also add some shadow so we can see in the inside of the bag a little bit. So let's get a shadow shape there. Maybe let's see how the perspective works. So let me maybe I guess it's going backwards, so I can draw it like this. That makes decent sense. And okay, let's define it a little bit more because it's a bit too okay. That's a bit too soft. And we need more light. More light to this part. And let's see. Well, I have to be careful because this is also supposed to be the color of the bag. And then it has some details to the sign. But that's another color, so okay. Let's see, let's bring in more lights and more shadows into the picture. So that maybe add a bit of light here. There we go. That's looking nicer, I think. We need to get the shadow shapes going. Yeah. So this has thickness to it. So let's draw that in. Yeah, okay. But it's supposed to be this color. Okay. That works. Let me paint this over. cool. And yeah, the shadows. Let's go to the shadows. That should make it more 3D. Hopefully, if I do it right. Okay, yeah, let's look in a bit more dimensional. Let's go darker for some details. Okay, there we go. Yeah, maybe we should add a little bit of an indication of the latch. You wouldn't really be able to see it much from this perspective, but it should complete the look a little bit. So let me go darker still, maybe into the blues, maybe darker. Let's not be afraid to go dark. And let's not be afraid to go light either. So maybe I can go into the greens and lighter. Maybe less pigment. Okay, maybe something like that. Maybe can catch a little bit of light here and also here. Okay. And this should also have a light, a dark shade rather, like a shadow shape. It's looking decent. Maybe could go over it later again. Well, let me expand it because I made it a bit thin. Should maybe be have some more volume to it. So let me expand the shape. Okay, some light, some shadow at the bottom. Yeah, that's looking cool. Okay, and this design detail here. Okay. Not too shabby. Maybe I can make the perspective work a bit better. There we go. Hey, that looks pretty good. Not too bad. Maybe I'll venture into some more extreme highlights. I have to be careful because it's supposed to be in the shade. want to go too overboard. Maybe can get some more light here. Okay. Let's also get a shadow shape there. And let me design a bit more this light shape. And a bit of a dark shape to imply a fold, maybe. Does that work? Decent. Okay. Okay, let's not worry too much about this anymore. It's looking fine. And let's move on to something else. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. The inner part of this jacket is still a bit scuffed. I mean, I haven't developed it. So let's go into the grays and start getting things look similar to the other side, look cohesive. That's good. Yeah, and it should be fairly dark here. Maybe let me expand the shape of the body a little bit. There we go. Nice. Okay, I've been streaming for 3 hours, so probably I will go soon, but I will come back after like a couple hours maybe. Well, let me still define this a bit more. The jacket. Okay, maybe the color of this should also be different, more into the grays. So yeah, that works. And this design, is it on the inside? I don't think it is. No, it's not. Okay, so let's work. That's nice. Okay, how do we define this so it doesn't look strange? This part of the fold, I guess this should also be folding, so it should also have a shadow shape here. Something like that. And a dark shape here from the leather of the jacket. Cool. Okay, let's make this a little bit more reasonable. So it's too sloppy. Maybe I can go a bit greener. There we go. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll go with some white highlights here. And I'll polish that a little bit later, but I think that's it for me for the time being. I'll come back in 2-3 hours, we'll see. Actually, yeah, I probably won't very long, but I should eat something, so that's cool. We gained 6 followers. Mikumi raided me, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people followed me. Yeah. And before Adi also followed, so that's cool. Nice. I think we made some progress this morning. So yeah, okay. Bye bye if anyone's watching. Hopefully see you some other time.